Hey everyone, my name is Mr. Yellow or Huang Lao Shi. I'm here to teach you some of the most important grammatical points for Mandarin. So let's take a look at our lesson for today. That's right, we have the most beautiful, most impressive 10 out of 10 grammatical particle. That particle is, of course, ma. Ma is the question particle, and it's going to help you turn those boring statements into meaningful questions. Today we'll go over where it comes from, what it means, and how to use it. All right, so let's get started. Now, I'm a huge character nerd, and the first thing I always like to do is take a look at the character. So let's take a look at ma. This character is a phonosemantic character, also known as a 形声字. The phono part in phonosemantic refers to the sound or pronunciation of the character. In this case, we have ma, or horse. This is similar to the neutral tone pronunciation of ma. The phonetic component is generally a hint to the pronunciation of the word, but because of language change, it is not an exact pronunciation guide, so always keep that in mind. The other part of this character is the semantic part. Semantic just means related to the meaning. This part is the hint to the meaning of the word. In our case for today, the hint is 口 or mouth. You'll see this radical on things to do with eating, duh, and also on words that are simply sound-based and don't carry a real meaning on their own. Now, what you'll find learning Mandarin is that a lot of these purely grammatical particles carry the semantic component 口. You'll also see this on words that are automatic words that sound like the things that they describe. Those things. They'll have this ko part to it. But anyways, most important is to remember that this character is a phonosemantic one, with ma giving a hint to the sound, and ko showing that it's simply a sound-based word without its own lexical meaning. So now that we know a little bit more about the character, let's talk about what it means. Ma is a particle put at the end of a statement to make it a question. Yes, that's right. You put this bad baby at the end of any statement and it will make it into a question. Let's take a look at this example. 你是我爸爸. 你是我爸爸. You are my dad. But if we add ma to the end, our declarative sentence becomes 你是我爸爸吗? 你是我爸爸吗? Are you my dad? Which would be a weird thing to turn into a question. But anyways, let's take a look at a couple more examples. 你喜欢吃炒面. You like to eat 炒面. 你喜欢吃炒面吗? Do you like to eat 炒面? 他有哥哥. He has an older brother. 他有哥哥吗? Does he have an older brother? And lastly, 你懂了. You understand. 你懂了吗? Do you understand? So, do you understand? All we have to do is attach ma to any statement and it's suddenly a question. To answer the question, we can just repeat the verb, or if it's negative, put the negative marker 不 or may, if the verb is 有, in front of the verb. For example, 你喜欢吃炒面吗? 喜欢. 他有哥哥吗? 没有. 你懂了吗? 懂了. So now that we've learned how to use ma, go forth and make those boring statements into deep, meaningful questions. Leave a comment below answering this question, 你喜欢吃炒面吗? Or write your own question using ma. And if you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button. Until next time, I'm Mr. Yellow. 下一次见.